less and less. Once again, it's just like crazy. Crazy. It's just, you know, get off at the job yesterday, Friday. You know, you setting your mental in a space and allowing yourself to be in a space knowing that, you know, you finna have these 2 days, knowing that you're not gonna have to wake up tomorrow at a certain time, knowing that, you know, you're not gonna have to go somewhere, you know, that you don't want to be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in a whole different mood. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday was, you know, doing stuff, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Today, doing stuff, this and that, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Within doing stuff, still doing stuff, but, you know, don't feel drained, don't feel, you know what I'm saying? It's what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, my body is, you know, moving with it in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like, you know, could you exert extra energy trying to force yourself to do something you don't want to do? You know what I'm saying? Your mental is drained type. You know what I'm saying? Within the forcing of something. You know, but it's just, you know, just like once again, just know how I could be, just know how so many people's lives could just be so much healthier, you know, within living in, you know, a sort of way like this, within a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's just no way, you know, people's lives wouldn't be healthier. Imagine having to pay with some fucking paper to survive, to eat, drink, have shelter. We build it all, provide it all. Everything expensive as fuck, and we all exhausted from slaving for it. Paper ain't giving us ability to do it. Ain't no superpowers. Get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not this drug, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, allowing me to do what I do, allowing others to do what they do, you know, allowing, you know, others to, you know what I'm saying, like, it's, you know, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just no way, you know what I'm saying, that we can continue to allow, you know, to give it power, continue to allow, you know, for them to throw it in our face, continue to allow us to, you know, allow that that structure of a way of doing things, you know what I'm saying, be our way of doing things, you know what I'm saying, like I say, it's all us. So within it all being us, it just has to come down to us. You know what I'm saying? Like what are they going to so-called restrict? What are they going to you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, we are the people who know so and so and who know so and so who can do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all, you know a guy type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, they, you know what I'm saying, sure, within, you know, if they want to try and, you know, do some shit as far as, you know, the people that they have, that they did mummified, you know what I'm saying, and that are so just, you know, look to them as, you know, their fucking God or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that they have so brainwashed and that those type of people would do anything for them, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, you know, it's still within a numbers game, and trust and believe, You know, as many people that it's like, damn, fall in line type shit, but they hate the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, like, damn, why couldn't they just, you know, speak up? Why couldn't they just, you know, put into action? Like, yeah, but it's like, within mindset, trust me, majority hates the shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they doing type shit. It's just, even within some of the people that are in a so-called position, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, hate the way it's structured, hate the shit they gotta deal with, and they'd rather not be dealing with it. So if there's opportunity where they don't have to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just motherfuckers trying to, you know, kind of stay on top and not having to deal, you know what I'm saying, with the shit that we deal with, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just kind of, you know, yeah, within that sense, not have to deal with that shit. And like, you know, this is where I'm at, and I'm making the money, and I'm doing this, and that. So it's like, you know, I'm just doing for me type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, obviously within that is unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? But obviously within the game type shit, you know, that's what it's constructed around, and that's what you gotta do type. Crazy how more people would be at your funeral than people who were actually there for you when you were alive. Just convenient for them and shows that they so-called cared. That shit is an action. People don't get that. People don't get that. Can't just give yourself labels. Shit take action, bro. Huge. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's like the, ooh, you know, it's like there's such a big thing of, you know, what we give power to through like the funerals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you show up at the funeral, blah, blah, then that mean you this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's the last thing that, you know, you could, you know, show or have to worry about that person or this and that, because they're gone. You know, they can't say anything. And all the stories you can tell and make up, whatever, you know, it's all, you know, however you want to construct them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's why I'm just like, you know, fuck that, you know, funeral shit within a way or this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be at this place or this thing, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people who care gon', you know what I'm saying, deal with it in the way that they deal with it. But, you know, within those people, and, you know, they will come together in a certain way and, you know, deal with it together in a way. But it's like, it don't have to be, you know, this funeral thing where everybody come together. And, you know what I'm saying, so many funerals that I done went to, that niggas, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. Like, I you know, not on like, haha, you know, it's just like, but it's like, I don't know him. Like, I do not know him. Like, damn, a human being, you know what I'm saying, just died within, you know, a certain, you know, situation type shit. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't know him, you know. So it's like, it shouldn't be on this force shit. It shouldn't be, oh, because y'all so-called family. It shouldn't be because you know so-and-so who knows so-and-so. It shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be none of that. And even if you, you know, truly cared, they don't have to show up at a funeral. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's too much of this. This is what this is, and that's how it's got to be. And if you're not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's giving too much of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers know, you know, what is and what was. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gotta, hey, look, I'm here, I'm, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew who was there for me and this, and that. And you know if you was there, you know, for so-and-so and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be, now this is your time to show you were there, to show. Like, nah, none of that. We need to be okay with death. People will die. It's okay. Will we miss them? Yes. But for some reason, we won't accept that people will die. That we all die. And we have no idea when. You'll never be able to so-called do everything with that person. It's a flawed mindset. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to do everything. You won't be able to try everything. You won't be able to experience everything. You won't be able to do everything with that person. You won't be able to grow into whatever you're trying to. You know what I'm saying? There's always more. There's always more and more and more and more. Always. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, obviously within, you know, that knowing, sure, you know what I'm saying, can you construct your life in a certain way, and your mental in a certain way, and your wants and don't wants in a certain way? Of course, just foundationally off of that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't do it in an unhealthy way and just trying to do everything and not, like this was this and doing this and being, there and really truly, experiencing it and, wanting to experience it and embracing that, experiences and those experiences and, those interactions and things of that nature, not just trying to go next, because it's just like, because then it's not even about, experiencing those things. It's just about you going to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. But like I say, our whole lives would be so different, if I feel, we were to accept death, and to learn how to, move on from shit, and to, really understand that, we don't know, and we shouldn't be fucking chilling around, just within, doing bullshit and slavery and making up, this dumbass system again, just like shit like that. It's a lot of shit we don't know about in this world that they know about but aren't just telling us. Yeah, talked about that shit in the last video in one of the notes. But it's like, it's just like, it's just crazy. And it's crazy, how we depend on them within a sense to give us so much information about so many things. And how I, was talking about how like the funeral and somebody, who died and now they can tell stories however the fuck they want. Because it's like, it's just whatever they say goes because blah, blah, blah. So it's like with this shit, it's just like, we don't know. So whatever they say goes type shit. And it's like, I just don't agree with that. I just don't, feel that it should just be, if it's gonna be a discovery or something to know or blah, 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 then it's just open and that's what is and okay, but within, them, telling how they telling or expressing the way they expressing it or, you can just, you can just tell when somebody is, telling it in a certain way or giving it in a certain way or, like it's not genuine or this and that is not, and when there's questions asked, it's, shut off or this and that, it's too much of the, private, of the classified, of the, it's too much of that where it's supposed to be this so-called, just open story and open, history and blah, blah, blah. There's so much of history that is, manipulated. It is so much that is manipulated and structured and shaped into how they want it to be. There's so much that you can talk about through whatever history that has been changed and manipulated to fit an agenda that the person telling the story or whoever wants it to fit. Now, in order to even begin to work and change this problem, we must understand why some people feel the need to do this. And from my understanding, they like the fear of it, the thrill and excitement they get from it, because they can. They feel powerful doing it because there are dating apps where you can go have sex with anyone. There's role playing, but it isn't good enough or gets old. So they finally go after that desire, and all they have left is rape. Now, it's unhealthy. They reacted differently to the way the world is constructed. They need help. They need help. They don't need to be not seen as a human being. They don't need to be not seen as someone who needs help. They don't need to, be disregarded and dehumanized and, thrown away, or killed or, is what they're doing is fucked up? Yes. Ain't no way to go about, no. It's like, it's just, but, within, like I say, that problem and that individual with the problem, you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand them. We gotta see where they coming from. We gotta see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Where is that mental coming from? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like this is like we gotta work. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be willing to work, and they gotta be willing to work. You know what I'm saying? And like then within that, you know what I'm saying? Also, what is helping, what is not helping. You know what I'm saying? And within the shit that they say, we can evaluate that. And just within what I'm saying, us glorifying sex, us having apps where you can just go have sex with any fucking body, just so much that is not helping these people with these certain desires that they get from within reacting to the world, that the way they reacted in. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, this is reaction based. You know what I'm saying? This isn't, come out the womb, C-section type shit and let's rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not happening in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it's happening. This isn't just, in people's minds, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is reacting in a certain way. This is them feeding that, desire. You know what I'm saying? This is them, having certain things where they can get an inch of that desire, so they want more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, cut shit off. You know what I'm saying? We gotta not have shit where, such unhealthy ways are so available. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once again, can't just, it's them, you know what I'm saying? They're just this way. They're just, you know what I'm saying? No. They're that way, for a certain reason, and that's on them. But, you know what I'm saying? How are we? What's helping? What's not helping? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole evaluation, not just a them, throw them away, and then here comes 20 more. Throw those 20, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how is this happening? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like when, you have a fucking, like a virus or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, get a hold of a piece of it or something and test it and see how it's happening and see how it reacts and see how this, and that, so you can try to stop it or get a cure for it or blah, blah, blah. But if you just keep, you know what I'm saying, letting them go and be free and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, and not understanding them. So when you catch one or get one, you're able to, okay, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the virus is just out. So it's like, the rapists are just out, just doing whatever. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people who are, you know what I'm saying, getting raped and no one knows about. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people who within, just as far as what's not helping, within so-called family, within so-called dynamics, within so-called this, and that, and how, others can just take advantage of others. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that it's able to stay under wraps. It's able to, you can't do anything about it. It's able to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit is not healthy. Life is simple. Things won't get better. Life is simple. Things won't get better. Yeah, I mean, obviously within a life is simple shit, you know what I'm saying, what I've been talking about, blah, 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 and how I get frustrated on shit is simple. It's just as far as things won't get better, obviously that can be taken in so many, ways and so many situations, you know what I'm saying, and things won't get better if you, keep these people in your life. Things won't get better if you stay here. Things won't get better if you don't work. Things won't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, within that note, you know, I feel I was more things won't get better, you know, talking about like this world type shit. You know, talking about like the system and what's constructed, and you know what I'm saying, just, you know, the entirety of it. You know, I you know, things won't get better. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I just think things are, you know, just getting worse and worse and worse, and, you know, unhealthier. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people are allowing it, you know, and I feel like it's going through, you know, another one of those kind of just like big shifts, you know, just as far as, you know, maybe not as far as, well, I mean, maybe just within a sense, but it's not as major, but just kind of the, like the, what is it called? The agriculture type way of living or whatever. I don't know if that's the word, but you know, like the farming and shit. And when it was like the big shift, like to the, you know, city, fossil fuels, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's finna be another one of those big, you know, shifts just within, you know what I'm saying, this so new way of living, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just, once again, it's seeming like people just finna, you know, conform and fall in line and, you know what I'm saying, not stop it. Because it's like, when it's something that's at the beginning, at the start, it's easier to stop it because it's not really in motion. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, within this, it's in motion, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's still fresh. It's still beginning as far as, you know what I'm saying, just within the majority public knowledge or this and that, you know? So it's easier to stop it because, you know, just as far as within public or this and that, it's not just so ingrained, and, you know, all of us so ingrained in the system in our daily lives and things of that nature. You know, they're trying to, you know, push it and this and that. And if we go no, you know, then we're there within a sense. Have a negative, crazy thought or do something unjust. Oh, that's the devil telling you those things, making you do that. Miracle happen, think something positive, do something great. Oh, that's God, part of his plan. Nobody making you do nothing. All that is you. Yeah, and y'all create the devil so y'all can have someone to blame for the wrong you do. The shit that you feel is bad that just happens. Can't just take that responsibility for shit. Sad. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? It's a great note. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't feel that you should, you know what I'm saying, get a responsibility to this so-called higher power. You know what I'm saying? And just put everything into the hands of the higher power. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people are doing. Just, you know, I'm nothing, and just higher power. You know what I'm saying? Looking to the higher power. You know what I'm saying? That's unhealthy. They know some people gonna need hospitals, doctors. That's why they make it so expensive. Take advantage to get more money. So many things, so many more things like this. Huge. You know what I'm saying? They use it to their advantage. You know, money, control, power. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, sure, you could be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But within a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, within the breakdown of shit, you know, can somebody not... Let me talk to you. Can somebody not, you know what I'm saying, just within what we in right now, this and that, but can somebody not create a type facility type and have their own hospital? Can somebody not do that? It can be very easily done. You know what I'm saying? Within, you know, you bring up like equipment or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you know, where that equipment coming from? You know, how is that equipment type being made, blah, 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 or this and that? You know what I'm saying? Humans, you know, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So within that, and within, you know what I'm saying, the money, you know what I'm saying? Somebody can buy this shit. And, you know what I'm saying, just within the money shit. But it would be, you know, they not trying to, they know, okay, damn, it's going to take a cost. But, what am I, helping create, or this and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, like that can easily be done, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that can easily be done in so many places, and there's so many different ways to take care of somebody and make sure somebody is healthy, you know what I'm saying? And don't need these, crazy equipments which are listed expensive, you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, that's just an equipment, y'all attaching a price and this and that. That motherfucker don't cost nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we don't need all these crazy equipment, blah, blah, blah. Now, obviously, is it, better within a sense? Does it help? You know what I'm saying? Is it, sure, within technology, and within those ways of gearing into a more positive way, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can get healed faster. Motherfuckers can, you know what I'm saying? We can, see, the issue within the body, and, get rid of that or heal that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But, we don't need to, go through all this school and, go into a hospital and, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and obviously, within paying and shit like that, like, obviously, if we, see it within this world of money shit and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll figure that shit out. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, within paying and shit, I mean, fucking EMTs, what the fuck are EMTs making? You know what I'm saying? Just on some so-called random shit. Like, listen, like, just within, like, EMTs, nurses, or, you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers that so-called below, but they keep everything, you know what I'm saying, going within a sense, and, you know what I'm saying, who out there in the field type shit and doing this and that, you know what I'm saying, they got to deal with, bullshit within a sense, you know what I'm saying, like, them niggas ain't making nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't making nothing, especially for the extensive shit that they doing and the extensive work that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, once again, motherfuckers who working the hardest type shit, you know what I'm saying, is getting paid nothing, is getting treated, like shit, and, being the lower and being the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just so odd. Like, now is not time for the entertainment shit. Like, now and then, between your circle group, random, get together or whatever, celebrate certain shit. Do it, all depend. We gotta start mainly focusing on evaluating, working, changing, growing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, because this shit not gonna change if we keep moving like this. Listen, hold on, I'm sauced. What's going on? Because this shit not gonna change if we keep moving like this. We moving like everything good. People kind, no money, like, we not there. We got to work together. But everybody wanna fuck around. Now is not the time at all. Now is not the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that's all, everybody's pushing. You know what I'm saying? This entertainment shit. And that's what they big thing was, to push entertainment shit, because of what it will become now, and because of the distraction, to distract from all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, ooh, that's good. That's a great note. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what it is, like, with this, like, that's what the whole thing is. It's like, it's supposed to be this so-called escape, you know what I'm saying, from this shittiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of dealing with the shittiness, we create these escapes and create these, distractions, and so-called to entertain us, and take our focus off of the shittiness we're living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like shittiness we're living in within this world, and within your mental type shit, just within yourself, and not dealing with your own shit, and not evaluating, working, changing, growing within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You escaping into this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You distracting yourself within this whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure, you within your peace, and you would harmonize within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if people, was able, allow themselves to do that, then it wouldn't be this shittiness, because we would know, I got to work on this too. You know what I'm saying? And like, especially, I didn't credit the foundation. I got the foundations to, evaluate, work, change, grow this shit. You know what I'm saying? We will be able to fix this shittiness. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do, and that's what y'all allow them to do, and that's what y'all do within creating new shit also. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they just kind of starter of it to get this shit going. But you know what I'm saying? it's just like the leader follower shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can be the leader and the first one to do it out there, but without y'all following them, you know what I'm saying? They not a leader, they nothing. They just the one person out there doing it. You know, or the few people, whatever, out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that y'all followed and all started doing it, and you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of other people started doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you know, it's a tough situation. You know what I'm saying? But if they the only ones out there doing it, then, you know, not saying that unhealthy, healthy, but within this unhealthy, you know, then they out there doing it. Obviously, human being, will we want to help them? This, and that, of course. But within us, we healthy, we peaceful, this, and that, and we able to come from a place, you know what I'm saying, with understanding and knowing, you know, what it could be like, and knowing what is, and knowing, you know, peaceful and foundational, you know, we will be able to better, you know what I'm saying, help them, you know what I'm saying, and have them come into something, you know what I'm saying, that is all around them within, you know what I'm saying, healthy and this, and that. And it wouldn't be, you know, kind of just people telling them this, and that. It would be, you know, it's all around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, that shit is just, you know, it's just not healthy. You know what I'm saying? And like, sure, damn, it could be tough just because of, you know, that's majority of what you knew growing up as far as sports, as far as, you know, so many things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sure, that can still kind of happen within a sense, maybe, you know what I'm saying, within, you know, me, I'm like, I feel we got to cut a lot of shit, just cut, like, cold turkey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to, you know what I'm saying, which is going to be tough for a lot of people, but it's like, you know, we in the shit, you know what I'm saying, and we deep far down, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, you know, we got to move away from it. You know, if we don't move away from it, you know what I'm saying, we're going to continue going where we going, you know what I'm saying, but we can't keep, you know, distracting ourselves and, you know, putting our focus on this entertainment. Painting your nails has nothing to do with who you attracted to. What's the reason for painting your nails? Just as simple as we want to. It's no different than putting on clothes. It's like an extension of their outfit. It's something different, makes them feel good. Just because others say you shouldn't paint your nails, or do you want to paint your nails, it has no meaning behind it. Even if it's coming from friends, they just may think it'll look cool, but some do try to associate it with who you attracted to. So odd. Obviously, who cares about people treating you rudely, because it has nothing to do with who you're attracted to. Yelling at someone saying you're not gay does what? Like, I don't know. Come to terms with it. Crazy to get beat and abused for being attracted to a person, not a choice. Just like when you're less experienced. What is this thing? I have a penis, vagina. Then you come to a realization and understanding. Doesn't mean it wasn't there before. What is this feeling I have towards girls, boys, etc.? Then realization, understanding. Doesn't mean it wasn't there before. Oh my God. Oh my God. Does not mean it wasn't there before. Oh, that's a great explanation. You know what I'm saying? And even if you told that to people, they would still try to, you know, find some way around it. But that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, because like, just like with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Just within figuring out stuff with your body or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? It was always, you know, what is this? What is that? What is this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, fucking now it's a name to it. Now it's a, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, this is that. You know, it was always there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just such a, like a, you know, boom. You know what I'm saying? But within the painting your nails, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's greatly within the note. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's once again, you know, y'all trying to attach something to something to help your understanding of this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It gotta mean something, it gotta mean this. It can't just be that. It can't just be what it is. It can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just you doing all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, just within you and shit like that, understand your situation, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, ain't nothing with painting your nails. It's just you painting your nails. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you wearing the color blue? Like, I come until I ask you, why are you wearing the color blue? Why are you wearing a t-shirt? Why are you wearing shoes? Why you got a watch on? Why you got earrings in your ear? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? And it's, within, what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not going, within maybe if that person is coming from an angle of trying to associate it with some, you know what I'm saying? Why you wearing a t-shirt and they trying to associate with, motherfucker play rugby. Listen, I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? Because they know, or, I don't know, it's such a flawed mindset regardless. But they see t-shirts and they know the niggas that play rugby wear the tees. So why you got the t-shirt on? You play rugby? If you don't play rugby, then why you got the t-shirt on? You know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just like how people are. You know what I'm saying? For some reason. You know what I'm saying? Some unhealthy reason. You know what I'm saying? Then why you got the t-shirt on? Then why you doing this? And why you painting your nails if you not this, and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it has nothing to do with the other. Me wearing a t-shirt ain't got nothing to do with me playing rugby. It don't have nothing to do with me playing rugby. That nigga over there in that fucking hoodie play rugby. Now what? You know what I'm saying? And come back to the stereotype and shit. Like, it's just, like I say, shit is full circle, connected. I don't like how wanting to leave this world is only this sad thing where you're so low that you want to die. You can be at peace and want to leave, because in this life, I feel you must love yourself and be at peace with yourself. And after that, you can leave, because this world that they've created is horrible. And to suffer through it all will be almost pointless. Now, everything is different. That's just the foundation. That's just the foundation thought. Now, if you want to try and change the world, have someone who cares and supports you, want to stay with them and not leave, y'all could go off the grid and leave or something. So many different situations, but to just accept this shit, I don't know. Huge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just once again, within this death shit and within your different forms of death, you know what I'm saying? Within a way, you know what I'm saying? It's just, just so looked down upon, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think I talked about that in the last, video too, you know what I'm saying? Just within that sense of, them kind of, you know what I'm saying, demonize that in a way, to have you stay, you know what I'm saying, within the slave shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, just others, not being able to, kind of move on from shit, or, others, it just being so talked down upon, just within you feeling, all this pain and this and that, and you get rid of that pain, but, you finna do this forbidden thing type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, because like I say, you know what I'm saying, shit was accepted. But how many people shit on earth now? Shit, I don't even know. Last time, shit, like in school, what they say, like 7.7 billion? Shit. Maybe. Within this shit, within some of you niggas, maybe 500,000, and that's a stretch. Just within how many people would be on earth. I mean, listen, niggas killing themselves. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But just within it being just so open and so just everybody doing it type, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just within the way the world is constructed, I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just tough not to, lean toward that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's a great note. Therapists are like music labels. You only need them because they know more about that era than you do. But once you realize that you by default know more about yourself than them and can evaluate shit to learn how to process different things, etc., you won't want them anymore. It's way better how you gonna depend on your therapist but not yourself, and only one is there 24/7. Like, obviously it'll be helpful for them to just try and guide, share their experience on things, just be someone to talk to, but it's money. You just another project that they can claim. Fear being sent away, told you're this and that. Like, I mean, why go through that when you got you? Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, why go through that when you got you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know, but it's what you're told. You know what I'm saying? Like, just within, even if it isn't yourself, just within what you've seen or heard of this and that, you know, they need to go to a therapist, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not, you know, fucking, they need to, you know, sit down with themselves. They need to, you know, figure shit out with themselves. They need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not this themselves shit. It's not this, you know, elaborated on this and that. It's not what actually, you know, is done or, you know, is figured out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like I didn't talked about, you know what I'm saying, within the therapist and shit, you know, they gotta ask you this, and that. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's like when they ask you, all they do is, you know, why, you know, this, and that, and, you know, kind of, you know, just tell you what you just told them, you know, and they just tell it back to you, maybe just in a, you know, kind of a different way or a healthier way. And like I say, you know what I'm saying, they can, you know, guide you or give you certain advice or blah, 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 but it's like, they can be the best therapist in the world and you don't fucking change because you don't accept none of it. You don't allow any of it to change you, or this is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, regardless of what you're doing, where you going, who you talking to, blah, blah, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Now, sure, within, you know, the advice or the people or this and that, you know, can one, you know what I'm saying, just within you, yourself, and then them, not saying one is better than the other, doing it, blah, blah, this is just you and this person, you know what I'm saying, can one, you know, guide you in a healthier way? Can one show you in a healthy way? You know what I'm saying? Sure, you know what I'm saying? And that's definitely within certain teachings, you know what I'm saying, of certain people learning certain things, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people learn in different ways and figure out things in different ways and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, just like I talked about the doctor shit, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? They knew people was gonna be fucked up from this world. Okay, let's throw in therapists, you know what I'm saying? Just within therapists, people, there's people who are trying to help people or this and that, you know, and they, you know, doing this, because like I said, all this from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? There was people talking to people trying to, you know what I'm saying, all they do is capitalize on it, you know, throw therapists on it, you know, so there's going to be people going to want to be therapists, blah, 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 so we'll do this, money, therapists, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all gotta start with the astrology shit. Labeling yourself something that's coming with all these different things, you altering your life to be these things. And if you aren't, you question your identity and fuck your mind all the way up. Those signs are not true to you. It doesn't define you. Take a mass estimation and make shit seem as if all are that way. Don't understand why you are the way you are, and instead of accepting that I don't know or creating what you want, y'all make up some shit to ease your mind. I don't know why humans do that. Don't know how the universe was created. Don't know how we got here. Label it God. Like, stop making shit. Like, stop making shit to help us understand shit. Just accept that we don't know. Huge. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the thing. That's the foundation of it. Motherfuckers can't accept that we don't know. We don't know. We literally don't know. Like, we literally don't know. And they can't fucking, you know what I'm saying? They can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they create all this shit and they give it that, and that is the no. That is the no. Like, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? Within different shit, within the shit I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can do that just within, you know what I'm saying? Because we here, you know, this is what is, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's figure out, you know, healthy. Let's live this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, give power to something and say, this is the way and that is, you know what I'm saying? Do you know the way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just within, you know, like I say, our thoughts, you know, and we evaluate them and we go from healthy, unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? Go from there type. You know what I'm saying? But we can't, you know, we can't keep, you know what I'm saying, doing that. We can't keep creating these type of ways because we see how, you know what I'm saying, just within that, you know what I'm saying, religion shit, and how it was so used, you know, just to control, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, and make them do certain things, you know what I'm saying, and like, cause I mean, that was the whole, you know what I'm saying, thing, you know what I'm saying, within you know, themselves of course of like ease mind type shit, but within having these people, you know, follow whoever, you know, and follow whatever is told and this and that, you know what I'm saying, and they can live this certain way because they so believe in, you know, the religion or this and that, you know what I'm saying, and it's like you see where that religion is now, you know, and how people use it against others and how people use it as an excuse to excuse their, you know, horrible actions, you know what I'm saying, and the horrible things they say or blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, and within this astrology shit, you know, it was so ha, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I mean, because shit been talked about, you know what I'm saying, what's that Beyonce song when she say she whatever she is, you know what I'm saying, like, shit been talked about, and shit was probably talked about, you know, before within different ways or different labels or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, you know, it's always a matter of time until some group get a hold of it and take it to a whole new level, and that's what y'all done. Y'all done took it to a whole new level, and you know what I'm saying, look where it's, you know, going, you know what I'm saying, and it's going into this stereotyping shit, it's going into this making people feel less than, more than, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, just once again, you know, within humans and within shit y'all doing and creating and allowing, you know what I'm saying, is where, you know, we creating unhealthy environments. Stop the stereotypes. All Asians, lighter shades, aren't smart. All blacks, darker shades, aren't athletic. All British people, lighter shade, aren't the same. Like, I don't know. Stop making up shit to categorize people. It's odd, pointless. And racism is, I don't like you for the most part because the shade of your skin, not the shit I just stated, because many are confused. I see a lot of people take words and run with them, but have no idea what the fuck they actually mean. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are stereotypes. That is not racism. Like, that be getting on my nerves when people say that. I see it in comments and blah, blah, blah. Like, that isn't racism. Like, you trying to call some shit out, and you're not even calling the right shit out. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't doing nothing, and they ain't doing nothing, and you ain't helping them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you not even educating them, and then they fighting against your false education that you just tried to do, so they don't know either, and they, you know what I'm saying, like, they just repeating and reiterating shit that they didn't heard, you know what I'm saying, like, this is just like, oh, where are we at, you know what I'm saying, but like, huge, you know what I'm saying, like, and like I say, huge, lighter shades, darker shades, like, we are one color, you know what I'm saying, we need to get rid of, you know what I'm saying, this certain shit, you know what I'm saying, like I say, you know what I'm saying, it's just so, you see it, you know, just within how they told us black, white, but then we got fucking Asians, Hispanics, we got, you know what I'm saying, like, what color are they? You know what I'm saying, why aren't they fucking, you know what I'm saying, caramel and fucking mint chocolate and fucking, you know what I'm saying, like, why aren't they fucking colors? You know, what happened? You know what I'm saying? We got the black, we got the white, you know what I'm saying, within the soul history and within what we're being told, you know what I'm saying? But then we got all these other fucking people who are, you know what I'm saying, actually, who got this, you know, different label that's not a color. Why? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you see what they trying to guide you at. You see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then came, you know, African American, and they tried to give fucking Caucasian. First of all, white, within the white people, first of all, bitch, they not Caucasians, and just within they tried to take the name Caucasians and give it to them niggas as if there wasn't already Caucasians. There's already people who are Caucasian, like that's a whole, like, those are people, and they just tried to strip that away and give it to, you know what I'm saying, these other people, like, you know what I'm saying, like, are they a part of something? Sure, I guess, I don't know. And within African American, who the fuck is, listen, listen, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is African American? Who is African American? Who is African American? I'm not African American. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to come up with shit and make this politically correct shit and make this, you know what I'm saying, to try to change shit up. Motherfucker, ain't nobody African American, ain't nobody black. I never understood why y'all went along with the black shit. Who is black? That shit used to piss me off, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, who is black? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I'm not black. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, we were gonna stick to some shit. Let's stick to, you know what I'm saying, shit, I don't know. Nah, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Let's not stick to that. You know what I'm saying? Lighter shade, darker shade. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that just to, get into something else, but it's different foundational type shit. And then that's just, we can be here. You know what I'm saying? Then we can just, it'll be an easier way to ease into, you know what I'm saying? Just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Psych wards is a no. Jail is a no. Neither make you better. You know what I'm saying? Neither make you better within the system, within the structure, neither makes you better. Neither. You know what I'm saying? Within rehab centers, like, neither makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything, the shit makes you worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, within certain people who's come out the other side different, you know what I'm saying, that was different, maybe better, healthier, you know what I'm saying, within themselves and within, this and that, and sure, obviously, credit to the isolation, credit to, you know what I'm saying, sure, you can, you know what I'm saying, but that can happen, within anywhere, you know what I'm saying, but it took, within themselves, to, become better, this and that, but that will never be a place where motherfuckers will, all of a sudden improve. You don't have people who are, helping them. It's just, this, living inside this false reality, living in such, harsh environments, living in this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you, like, like, you see something, but, like, it's fake. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Just within a sense of, maybe like a rehab center, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you doing this and that, but it's within this false reality and it's fake. So it's just like, you do it, blah, blah, blah. But, whenever you get out or whatever, you back into the whole shit, and your whole mental is different. Because this is the, not fake, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you fall right back into what you was doing within this, world and this realness or, whatever, and this mindset. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, jail, sure, they got them confined and they not doing this, and that. But it's like when they go back out and, you know what I'm saying, are able to do this, and that, and have that same mindset of within back into the real, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they not go do this, and that? You know what I'm saying? Sure, don't want to go back into jail and that, but that's just like I talk about. They don't do this because they don't want to get hit. They don't do this, you know what I'm saying? So like, they don't have an understanding of why they actually should do that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't evaluate, work, change, grow, within that system that's supposed to so-called help or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't understand. They haven't changed their mindset. They don't want different things. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They just waiting to get released to, go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm released. Now I can go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what the fuck is on. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers in the psych ward. You know what I'm saying? And like, listen, you can label it, whatever you want and label them whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But it's just another, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers need help, and these motherfuckers don't need to be tamed the way they are and treated, you know what I'm saying, in a, unhuman way or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's all being handled so wrongly, and, they try to act like, when we have these psych wards, we have jail, we have these rehab, we have all these things. You know what I'm saying? People are just this and no, motherfucker, it's the way you going about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the way, you treat these, individuals, these human beings within those facilities. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And, even within that, psych ward, they drugging them up. They drugging them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, they gotta be there. They gotta be them. They gotta be, you know what I'm saying, within their own mental and how they are, in order for anything to change within that, you know what I'm saying, not when it's, you know, kind of this or kind of that, you know what I'm saying. It's like, then it's like, you know, you just gotta stay on the medication, because that's when you're, like, that's how they getting people, that's how they got people. People will kill you over money, but people don't see how controlling and powerful we allow it to be. You know what I'm saying? They allow it to be. You know, motherfuckers will kill your ass over money. They motherfuckers will do you the dirtiest over money. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, motherfuckers say, I give you 100 million right now to go kill that nigga. Nope, nobody will know. You don't know him. Random. Motherfuckers are killing that nigga. They are. You know what I'm saying? For some money. That is horrible. And show you what we living in. Show you how people have reacted to this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, I'm not going to kill, bro. I'm not. That's not where my mental is at. I'm not going to go kill, bro. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna go be friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? We go get out the mud together. You know, we go figure something out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we having these, you know, genuine, you know what I'm saying, positive, healthy interactions. You know what I'm saying? And now I didn't, you know, met somebody and we didn't know each other for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? The healthiest relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, like, that's just, like, that's what it's about. That's what we talking about. Not this, you know, money shit and creating this shit that we praise and, you know, allow to control us and do this and that. And, you know what I'm saying, we allow to construct our mindsets in a certain way. And, you know what I'm saying, this is all us. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that's why people are different. That's why people are able to think differently. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why, you know, I don't, you know, like I say, I can't fault people within a certain extent, within certain people reacting to the, you know, the world they reacted to. You know what I'm saying? The way they reacted to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we all gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be in a different situation. We all gonna see it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I can't walk around and be like, oh, y'all gotta have this mindset. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you begin to understand? Can you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sure, within that, but it's like, you know, you gotta see where motherfuckers at. You gotta understand motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, majority of their life, this is their lifestyle. Karma is just an action. It's your doing. Ask Allen. Oh, shit. Listen. I mean, shit happens. You know, yeah, we can karma. Yeah, we can, it's your doing. Yeah, we can. I mean, within what the motherfucker's saying, yeah, it's your doing. Just within you do shit, and within you doing shit, shit is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just within what you doing shit is. You know what I'm saying? Just within that itself. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about what the fuck you're doing that, you know, affects the shit that is gonna happen. No. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you can say it in whatever way you want. You know what I'm saying? Within, obviously, situational shit and within certain shit of, you know, hey, if I fucking run a mile every fucking day, will my stamina go up? My stamina is going to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, there's different shit for different shit. But within, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, you know what I'm saying, you know, K to 8 years in college, you know what I'm saying, did everything, you know what I'm saying, so-called right, and you got in a car accident and you died after you graduated. Listen, like y'all don't understand. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not this, you just, you know, you do it all right and, you know, you will be rewarded. No, it's not how it happens. You know what I'm saying? People who treat people with the utmost kindness, you know what I'm saying, get cancer and die. People who treat people so rudely live to 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Live to 99 and are rich as fuck. you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like within, you know, this game, within this and that, you know what I'm saying? We can, you know, see as far as, you know what I'm saying, what's bad or what's good or, you know, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But just within yourself, you know, you just got to, you know, do what you want, you know, evaluate what's healthy and unhealthy, you know, for you. And you know what I'm saying? And that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is out of your control. And to worry about that to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, would just, you know, drive you mad. And to give that power and to act as if, you know, that, like I said, if you do all these things and that is your reason for doing all these things to get rewarded in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? It's just odd. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, within certain shit, you know, you just got to put in that work and you just got to do this, and that. Like I said, you go run a mile, that's putting in that work and, you know, getting up whatever or doing whatever and going to run that mile every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And the reason now you got more stamina and run a mile in a shorter time is because you didn't put in that work. Not because, you know what I'm saying, you was, you know, super nice to everybody for a week and now you got more stamina. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just within the people who talk about like the manifestation shit and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Once again, giving power to bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You got to put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to have your music be heard to, you know, 1,000 people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to create music. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the time to create the music. You got to get creative. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this work. It's you got to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not just you just chilling back. You know what I'm saying? Uzi wasn't just chilling back, you know what I'm saying, in Philly doing nothing. And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, like, Lil Uzi was Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Samir wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Samir had to go put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's when Samir, you know, Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying? Lil Uzi, you know what I'm saying, took off and he stayed consistent and he stayed just doing what he doing and trying different things and, you know what I'm saying, this and that, you know what I'm saying? But, and Lil Uzi, you know what I'm saying, was cold. It's cold, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lesson, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously that, you know, within you and yourself and understanding your skill and what you want and this and that, and your artist and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But so much going to it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just no, you know, this just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put in that work. Listen, frats and shit like that make no sense. Got to get abused to get in, get touched, spanked, or some crazy shit. Have sex. I don't know. It's odd. And I don't know why it's okay. Then people act surprised when certain men abuse women, do sexual stuff. And I don't know, they just think they still in the frat or something. That mentally is horrible. Like, those people need help. That shit is nowhere near okay. Like, it's just crazy how things like that get overlooked and just seen as, oh, that's just what frats do. Like, that's creating a bad foundation and practicing it for years. Odd to think they'll just drop it huge. You know what I'm saying? That's their lifestyle. That's how they go about thinking about things. That's how they go about handling situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that that shit is just allowed. You know what I'm saying? And, like, they also have the reputation just as far as, you know, being a douchebag or being, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that they're just allowed and, you know, oh, that's just them. They're just a frat. They're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, fraternity shit and bullshit like that, like, sure, within anything, sure, there's, you know, cool ones or healthy ones, blah, blah, blah. But within majority type shit, that shit is not healthy. Motherfuckers are rude. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do horrible things. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like that. What that shit called? Initiation. Like the how to get it. The initiation. Yeah, the initiation. Initiation. I'm not too sure. But you know what I'm saying? The initiation. You know what I'm saying? Like to get into that hole, it's crazy. Like you gotta do some, you know, whatever shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sure, within a, you know, get into this certain type of thing, you know, I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying, cultist type shit, but it's like, you know, go about a different thing, you know what I'm saying, I feel, you know, just get rid of this shit, you know, we create communities, you know, in so many ways, you know what I'm saying, and share so many interests, and it happens naturally within a sense, but to have it so controlled and to have it in such a way that's horrible, and, you know, for them to practice such unhealthy ways, you know what I'm saying, it's like horrible, you know what I'm saying, talk about rape. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure dumb motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, didn't were a frat or been in, you know, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you practicing that shit and you within that mindset and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably rapist and probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, dude, we can't just, you know what I'm saying, just call off shit or overlook shit or, you know, that is some unhealthy shit they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit isn't cool, and the fact that it's just, you know, known and like nobody really, you know, anything about it, it's just like, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, you know what I'm saying, just that, you know, think they could just, you know, talk to, you know, people in a certain way, you know what I'm saying, talk down to them, or, you know what I'm saying, and as far as, you know, women fraternities, you know what I'm saying, like, them hoes ain't, you know, let's not give a pass on that either. They, you know, I'm talking about, you know, I'm just as far as, you know, let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying, just within the sense of, you know, motherfuckers may take it as just this and that, because that's what's known as the big thing of blah, 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 men, blah, blah, blah. But women fraternities, you know, rude as fuck, you know what I'm saying, probably the same initiations type shit, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, you know, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Treating people like shit for what? You know what I'm saying? You know, see this, you know, group of people and then be cool to join and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And you get treated like shit because you look like this, because you're this, because you interested, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, that shit is not cool, you know what I'm saying? And once again, you know, y'all allowing it. Y'all going and doing it. Y'all going and following. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like I say, some of that shit, you know, sure, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. But even within the so-called cool ones, it's unhealthy shit that is going on. You know what I'm saying? It's unhealthy ways, you know what I'm saying? And having this rank shit and this dynamic shit and, you know, you gotta like, man, fuck that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Like, fucking alpha, nigga. Listen, brother, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that shit is off of interaction. This ain't off of what you already is, and motherfuckers done gave you this label. Now you can, nah, bro. Like, nah, man. Like, no, bro. That shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You feel like you earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? You earn that shit within these niggas and within that bullshit system, nigga. Within me and you, my nigga, you ain't earned shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, not even on low, like, pressure shit. It's just like, you know, you ain't gotta have this label shit. You know what I'm saying? It can just be within, through you yourself. And like, oh, this nigga cool. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even tripping on them, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But then everybody like, oh, like they respect him type shit, or he cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just cool. But it don't gotta be like, oh, he the alpha, or oh, you know, everybody praising her. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gotta do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Imagine telling a racist person can't change because they were racist in the past. Y'all bring up shit from people's past and act like people can't grow from shit and learn. Sounds stupid. People can't see or believe that others will change, evolve, because them themselves are so similar to who they were 10 years ago. They've barely changed. So if they feel they barely do in certain areas, then they feel others can only barely change, and especially not in an area like that. It's odd. Y'all don't know how to let shit go, no matter what. And once again, it just comes from no self-love. Cancel is such a negative word. It makes no sense, because to cancel someone's presence on social media would be to unfollow them and give them no attention. But there everyone goes again using a word and don't know the definition. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Because within that, cancel, they get more attention than they ever got in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. You know, and it's just like, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that you just solely, so look down upon. You know what I'm saying? Or so many people are saying it's so looked down upon, so now you're like, oh, cancel. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, bro, especially within, they not on that no more, and you going to dig up past, you know what I'm saying? Like, just so odd, and they're showing that they've changed, you know what I'm saying, and they not on that, you know what I'm saying, whether you feel it's behind closed doors, and what are they showing you, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just, it's tough, it's people who your best friend, and, when you not around, or this and that, to a certain extent, it's like, you don't know, so, you know what I'm saying, like, you could go that way about anybody just within speculation and assumptions, you know what I'm saying, but within people who make that mistake within a current moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, within the steps they take to deal with it, and within this and that, definitely go from there, you know what I'm saying? But you can't bash and hate, there's a way to go about addressing it and talking about it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, the thing is, y'all don't help by bashing and doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, they can't even show if they want to, change, grow, or they can't even, do anything because they just fucking bum rushed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's no getting back up because everybody just keep pushing you down, push you down, push you down. Like, it's nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are overwhelming motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If that was them, and this is their mental for however long, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sure, you can think whatever you think about, so many people within certain parts of themselves, but that one part doesn't define who they are as a whole human being. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about that just within understanding certain races and blah, blah, blah. Within, they treat others with kindness. You know what I'm saying? Is it, certain people with that certain shade? No, but within themselves, within the other people who agree with them and blah, 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 foundationally it's kindness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, within that shows that they can treat others with kindness, and they can, grow and change who they, gear that kindness also towards, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we gotta have those understandings, and we gotta, allow people to, take accountability. Like, y'all don't even allow people to take accountability. Like, this is like what is happening. Like, y'all just so boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's nothing, you don't allow nothing, because y'all think y'all the fucking, what you call that shit, you know what I'm saying, the fucking, the almighty, truth or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, like, somebody got to answer to you, or, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what it's called, you know what I'm saying, the decision, the decider, you know what I'm saying, like, man, at the end of the day, like, who the fuck are y'all? Just within a certain extent, just the way y'all going about it, you know what I'm saying? Keep each other in check, you know what I'm saying? But if you on that, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the way to go about it, bro. Like, at all. Imagine being born a certain way and being hated. Imagine being born a certain way and being hated on for it. Imagine being born a certain way and being hated on for it. Hated on for it. You're supposed to be imagining. You born a certain shade, hated on for it. Color of your hair black, hated on for it. Your eyes blue, hated on for it. You got 5 fingers, hated on for it. You can't see, hated on for it. You only got 4 toes, hated on for it. You got 1 arm, hated on for it. You got 2 legs, hated on for it. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? Motherfuckers was born this way. No control over it. Oh, but within a certain, you know what I'm saying, a certain way that y'all choose to see things, within a person born with 3 fingers, so physical, so understanding within your mind, within this person who is attracted to another person, it's too out there in the air. It's too, you don't know. It's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is your way of seeing, you know what I'm saying? If you do not understand, you know, within the overwhelming information that has been given, the overwhelming people, you know, begging and crying, you know, and shouting out their experiences and etc., you close your ears and turn your head. You know what I'm saying? You won't allow yourself to even begin. You choose to not, you know, to understand where they're coming from. All about how people are seeing things. See, because when it came to, you know, the shade of someone's skin, it was about what was said about them. You know, it was about their past and how others who shared a similar shade, you know, what they experienced and how they were treated. And they told them they must be treated the same way, experience the same mistreatment. See, they don't know why they hate that person for being born with that shade of skin. They just do what they're told. I mean, because you ask them, why do you hate that person? Because the shade of their skin. Why? What about the shade of their skin? Well, because the shade of their skin, okay? So do you hate the shade of their skin or do you hate the person? Or do you hate the person? You know, and then it would be like, I had some thoughts that music threw me off. What did I say? Yeah, do you hate the shade of their skin or do you hate the person? You know, and they say hate the shade of the skin, okay? Why? You know, and if that was the case, why does hating the shade of the skin, you know, give you the okay or reason or the thought to be hateful towards the person? You know, and then you choose, you know, you hate the person. You hate the person because, what was the question I asked? Why do you hate them because of the shade of their skin? So then maybe it should be like, do you hate the shade, or do you hate, yeah, or do you hate the person because that's their shade of color? So if they choose hate the person because that's their shade, what would they say? What would give justification to treat them like they do? I don't know. I mean, these are important questions. I don't know. It's just, when you really, regardless of the situation type ish, it's just like when you really allow them to talk, communicate, however, and allow them to evaluate their own shit and break their own shit down. It's like, they reveal a lot, to obviously us and most importantly themselves, within this thing that they've been living with for however long. And then they see that they don't make too much sense. That they've been convincing themselves of these certain things, of this way of being and living and thinking. We got shows like What Would You Do and Still Act the Way Y'all Do, because y'all see that as entertainment. Y'all see shit for that exact situation, but can't see or be in a different situation and do what you agree with or said while watching. Like when you was watching What Would You Do, it's no pressure, it isn't real and affecting you. You seem to think clearer, but when it's affecting you, the pressure is on, your thinking is fogged. That causes you to feel frustrated, anger builds, which becomes a result of what you express. Got to be able to have a healthy foundation, and regardless of the situation, you're able to use that foundation and whatever the situation is. Whatever the situation is what goes on top of that foundation. You can move it around, figure it out, place things in a spot you agree with, rather than trying to build the foundation on the spot, then move shit around, figure it out, place shit in the spot you agree with, then express it all. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way some are going about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's too much, for anyone, to try to do all that within, boom, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. It is too much, especially when you don't even, just within building a healthy foundation, when you don't even have experience building a healthy foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way too much, and, you're expecting yourself, asking yourself too much, to react, kindly or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if that's not what you practice and that's not what you already have. But that's definitely, huge, just as far as, like I was talking about earlier, the fake and the real, and how you, set your mind up within the fake and, the real. You know what I'm saying? It's so big just within so many situations of like how I talk about just as far as others addressing your situations or so-called problems or this and that. and sounding so, saying things that you agree with and that you feel could help you or this and that. But when it comes to their own, they're at a loss for words, So when it comes to what would you do, what I'm saying, they seeing it from, up here and seeing the whole situation and already knowing what the situation would be and, already kind of thinking and setting up their mindset, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to it, they just, kind of say maybe, what you agree with and maybe, not or this and that. But it's from a common place. It's from a, who really gives a fuck place. This is entertainment. This is whatever. So when it comes to, the actual situation and you don't know what's coming and, you're just now in this situation, a lot of people don't like pressure. A lot of people don't know how to function under pressure. A lot of people don't, know what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I really talk about foundation, because people don't understand how important, that is within, dealing with pressure and being in different situations. This is that. You always have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. And when you fall, you bounce right back up, with that foundation, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't dealing with nothing but the situation that's on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, within yourself or whatever, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're there. People like only kids make mistakes, or it's only excusable if kids make mistakes. It's not true to anybody, because we all make mistakes. So it's odd to say that and make it seem like that's the way it is. Huge. No, for real. Like, it's like just within the soul, like, you're an adult. Like, how could you fuck up? How could you do that? How could you make a mistake? Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Like, mistakes are to be made regardless. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's so talked down upon, and it's once again so just, which is so alive, within this perfect thing, and motherfuckers gotta be perfect and perfect. The shit doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? The reason that, whoever that you so-called look at that you feel is so great, they great because of the mistakes they've made and how many mistakes they made, and what they've done, with those mistakes, and what they've done with the opportunity that those mistakes presented. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wild as fuck for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's such a horrible, just statement and a mindset, and to just say something like that, and to just, teach the humans that you're now saying you can't make a mistake, to teach them that making a mistake is okay. Like, what are you doing? You're literally teaching the, kids that make a mistake, oh, it's okay, this and that. Then now when they grow up, oh, you can't make a fucking mistake. Like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even see, and you know what I'm saying, what y'all are doing. Y'all don't even see and understand y'all creating these foundations, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but like, that's so big. Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all do that shit, with, more shit. Some of y'all bow down to men and allow them to be the way they are. Then be like, why are they this way? Once again, somebody's allowing it. Somebody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I mean, we didn't talk about that so many times within the no. Within the what I just talked about earlier. And if they over there want to do this and that, and they ain't got no women that allow them, they just gonna be over there wanting to do this and that. And after a while, shit, hey, consistent, whatever, but they ain't got no women to, that's allowing them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna change, within, themselves, within help, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't talk about this shit so many fucking times. We don't actually know if we're clean after a shower. We know there's a difference than what we felt before. What we felt before we got in the shower, but we just tell our minds we're clean, so we just say okay. Like we put so much trust in them saying soap cleans dishes. Soap cleans dish. Oh, trust in saying soap cleans. Dish soap cleans your dishes. Like, it's just crazy how we can put so much trust into others, but at the same time not. Like, how can you go to a restaurant and eat off a plate they have? Use their silverware. Millions of people use their silverware. Millions of people eat their food. Like, you just trust because they a restaurant, because they supposed to clean, make food right. Then that's what they did. And when it comes to people who aren't on the clock, don't have this certain title of who or how they supposed to be, y'all can't seem to trust them. They got to earn your trust all of a sudden. Like, you can't express kindness because you think they'll take that as a, oh, they kind, I can attack them. Like, it's sad how scared we are of our own people, but at the same time aren't. Like, we see them as robots at times, like everything is done so-called right when it suits us. But when it doesn't, and say you at a restaurant, something on a plate in food, now it's like, oh my gosh, this is dirty. And you still have no idea if it's dirty, but now visually you can see that there's something, so it must be dirty. So if they just rinsed it off and dried it off, and y'all wouldn't know any difference. I don't know. It's odd. Like, listen, we coming at the end. It's odd. Like, driving, we trust the person behind. Whoo. It's odd. Like, driving, we trust the person behind will stop and not hit our car. And it's like, are they stopping because they don't want to damage theirs or yours or both? I don't know. I just feel we can trust someone without prior earnage. We can do that with all. Like, I trust everyone until I don't. Like, some feel once you trust, that's it. You locked on. Like, you can take that trust away within a second. All depend. But to think others got to earn your trust, like you hire or some shit, I won't agree with. That's a great note. It's such a think note. You know what I'm saying? Such a great discussion. You know what I'm saying? How can we, not trust each other, but trust each other sometimes? How can we be so scared, and then sometimes we aren't? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, and within the situational, it's so just like, not for the reasons I can agree with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just such off just false, what we've been told. You know what I'm saying? And just off of the like, that was just so huge as far as the off the clock comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people who own the clock and at the job and are doing these whatever things, and then you got trust, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to reiterate just a little bit because, come on. But it was like, you got trust because you're in the so-called, job. You're in the where they're supposed to do this, and that. It's so much supposed to, and there's so much trust in that supposed to, what they're, supposed to do. So you just, trust. You know what I'm saying? There's so much just within, like I say, how much you are in control and how you can control, your mind and how you feel about things and see things and think about things. You know what I'm saying? Because you're telling yourself like, oh, this is a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I can trust, the dishes, the food, all this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why can't you trust when you go to somebody's house and eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have no idea who these people are at this restaurant. You have no idea who these people are at this place. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you meet somebody and you have no idea who they are, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're like, they have this job title, this is and that, and I know what this job title is. So I know within their job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's what people are at. You know? And it's like when it comes to, on the street or whatever, and it's like, you know, they don't know or blah blah blah. So that's where, the stereotype and all this shit came from, within the shade of skin, within how they look, within how they dress, blah blah blah. Now I know this is, it's so much about this knowing bullshit when you really don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times, I could have taken advantage of so many fucking people, you know what I'm saying, at my job within customers, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying, they just got this trust, you know what I'm saying, and believe you would do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways to do shit and take an advantage and not get so-called caught, and, you know what I'm saying, so-called nobody giving a fuck within the job type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, just me, I'm not gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Just within, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm on, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you doing you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, just like, there was a few situations just where, like this person, they ordered some, you know what I'm saying? And then I went ahead and charged it up, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like, oh, we don't have that right now. You know what I'm saying? So then they were like, okay, I'll just order this. But like I already charged the first thing up and it was later on. And then they was like, oh, I ordered this. And then like, okay, so did that and didn't charge them for that. But the thing they said was less. Like it wasn't the same thing as what they ordered earlier. So like they was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? They sit down whatever, you know what I'm saying, after they already didn't paid, more money than what they didn't, got or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't ask for no refund. They didn't this and that. You know what I'm saying? So like I give them their refund and they're like, oh, this and that. But it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's like this person who ordered something and then I don't know, they left, forgot, I don't know what happened. But it's like they already paid this and that. So I went ahead and refunded even though they was never coming back, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just where my mental at. And that's just, looking out for somebody else, this and that. But it's just like, where are you at? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you there within a certain state? Why aren't you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be paying attention. You can't just put all this trust into these people. You know what I'm saying? That's how, just so many of these, companies and so many of these whatever scam so many people. And it's like, within, obviously certain shit, it's just like, it's just unfortunate the way that they do it and the way they scam people, because it's like, it's real like formality type shit and you got to really know whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's definitely tough and it's definitely situational, but just, the way we just put trust in those people, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, we should be able to, trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's what I do when I meet people, you know what I'm saying? They got my trust, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, as quick as I gave them that trust, they can lose that trust. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I choose, you know what I'm saying, to operate now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, because I just find it healthier and I find it, better and easier within a sense than, you know what I'm saying, just doing all this shit and, just, I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? So just within a sense of trying to, act like I already know this and that, or should, view him in this type of way, or, make him earn it within a certain extent, or this and that. It's just like, it's just within myself, within them, within things we do, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And then go from there. But it's like, don't need to already have this pre-shit, you know what I'm saying, when nothing's happened, when, interaction hasn't happened, or, this and that. Shit is crazy. Shit, nigga, I fucking, took a fucking, cause I ain't done it since like I've been here, you know, but I was listening to Postcard Nowhere, and like that shit just like kind of brought me back, like to when I used to like be in the dark type shit and like take showers in the dark type shit. So it's like yesterday I took a shower in the dark type shit, and that shit was like, that shit was just like, I don't know, that shit was just crazy. I ain't done this shit in like so long. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, blasting Postcard Nowhere, like, oh my gosh, bro, that shit took me back, like, it's just, I don't know, like I said, I just like music, you know what I'm saying, good music, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just such like, you know, just that type of mood and vibe, and like, it's, I don't know, I just think it's really, really good. And it's just like I allow it to take me like to another place and just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and I'm really like, it's like I don't know, like, it's so like indescribable type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you feel certain things or during certain moments or whatever, but it's like I'm like in the song type shit. Like it's like I'm just like, the song is like, I'm allowing the song like to guide, you know, me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, it allows that, and it, you know, allows this, you know, to be with the song and the music, and to, you know, kind of settle, you know, into, you know, the music type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit was good though. The shit felt healthy type shit. You know, I find it more comfortable like to be like closing my eyes sometimes, like in the dark, especially within that situation, because it's like, you know, your eyes, you know, within a certain sense, trying to see. You know what I'm saying? So when you close them, it's like, you know, you feel, you know, more relaxed within a sense than trying to see or trying to, you know, whatever. But it's just also cool to, you know, like how we can just, you know, so routine and just, you know, do it, you know, without, you know, usual, you know, ways of doing it. Yeah, but that shit was so good because they dropped like fucking, I think like 3 fucking project type shit on Bandcamp, and like that shit was just like, just had to listen to all them hoes. Yeah. Them hoes was so good too, and you can like just hear bro getting better and shit, like, and trying new shit, and like just like being able to try new shit and want to try new shit, and, you know, like, I don't know, bro. Just getting creative with shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.